Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing my July BoxyCharm. I'm really sorry for this, but it is quite late. We're already into the month of August. I believe it is the 5th of August today, but I was away for the last week of July and my BoxyCharm came literally maybe a day before I left. I just didn't have time to film this for you guys, so I apologize for that. It means we're probably gonna have two pretty close to each other this month. But I will do my best. So before I get into what I got in this month's BoxyCharm, or technically last month's BoxyCharm, just because we're into August now, I always like to go over the items that I got in the previous box, tell you guys what I like, what I didn't like, and what I forgot to use. So let's start with what I forgot to use. First thing we got last month was the Algae Overnight Lip Mask. I completely forgot about this. I stuck it in the back of a drawer. I've also been using the Laneige lip mask quite a bit at night. Megan picked it up for me, you know, a couple months ago, and I've really been enjoying that one. So I promise I will get to this. I just haven't gotten there yet. The next thing that I got is this Sol de Janeiro. Oh no, I'm so sorry. This is the Touch in Sol. The names are so similar, just with the sun part. Hashtag Glowdient Makeup Palette. Now, when I first received this palette, I didn't really know how to use it. I didn't know if you're supposed to like mix all the colors together or use them separately. So I've just been using them separately individually. If I'm completely honest, I haven't gotten into some of the darker shades over here, but the three lightest shades I have gotten quite a bit of use out of. I really like these. I actually did a video quite recently, which I will link right here for you guys in case you're interested, where I used a bunch of the products that I got in this month's BoxyCharm, which I normally don't do. So if that's something that you guys actually enjoyed, I can make sure I do that for subsequent months. But I ended up using a color out of this, and I took this with me when we went away for the week, and I really enjoyed the highlight it gives. It is a bit more of a blinding highlight, but not in a glittery sense. It just creates this beautiful shine, sits really well high on the cheekbones. I'm actually really impressed with this, and it's not overly powdery, so you don't get a lot of kickback when it comes to this. Next thing that I got is this OPV Beauty Spotlight Eyeshadow Palette. I've used this once. Again, it was for a video on my channel. I said in the video where I got this that it does remind me quite a bit of my Urban Decay. I can't remember if it's the On the Run palette. I think it's On the Run, not Born to Run, but irregardless, which is not a word, regardless, I did try it out. The mattes are really pretty. They blend really well. The shimmers can leave a little bit to be desired. Having said that, I only really tried one, and I did try and get it underneath my eye. It might just be one of those shimmers that does require either a finger to put it on or a bit of Fix Plus or something to stick down to. I'm going to keep experimenting with this, but on first impressions, I do think that it's a really good palette. Next thing I got, and I was so excited to get this, is this Kvd Dazzle Stick. Mine is in this shade Hail Surge. I love this. I'm obsessed with it. Again, I took it away with me. It feels like, it's the coolest texture. It feels like a liquid, but it's a cream. It looks very wet on the lid without being too sticky. It applies just absolutely beautifully. A little bit goes a long way. Super soft formula, and it really gives you this beautiful like shimmer across the lid. Absolutely gorgeous. I would totally pick up more of these. Really impressed. And the other thing I got, which I actually was quite surprised that I enjoyed, was this Brow Bar Brow Lights Camera Action Duo Brow Highlighter. So it's a double-ended brow highlighter. One end is more of a matte cream side. The other side is a metallic side. I have used both sides for highlighting underneath my brows, and I really enjoyed it. I also found that the shimmery side worked really well as an inner corner highlight, if that's something that you're looking for, like more of a multi-purpose item. I really enjoyed this. It's not something I'm going to use every day, but for those days that I either remember it or feel like really getting a nice highlight under my brows, this is a really good product. As a bit of a bonus, I did pick up quite a few items from the BoxyCharm pop-up shop last month, so we're going to go through the box of those. That is the one benefit of me getting this video up to you guys late, is that the box came while we were away. So if I had put this video up before, I probably wouldn't have been able to show you guys this. It is quite a large box of stuff that I got. I totally don't even remember what I ordered. It feels like it was so long ago. So let's get straight into it. First thing I picked up, and I actually don't even remember getting this, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set setting spray. I love setting sprays. I love it when they give you a dewy look, and the packaging for this, I mean, hello, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's like, has the same kind of feel as like one of the MAC setting sprays, but I don't know, I'm really excited to use this. I don't believe there's actually any shimmer in here. I just feel like it gives you like a nice dewy finish. It has been out for a really long time, so this is not a new product, but when you get stuff on the BoxyCharm pop-up shop, you get it at like a fraction of the cost of what you would get if you picked it up in a store, because what it is you're pretty much buying overstock products that they purchased to put in BoxyCharms that never got used up. Next thing is this Brow Bar Hollywood Icon collection. I think it's a palette. I think it's like a eyeshadow and face palette, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I don't totally remember. I'm gonna try and get into this. I don't normally use palettes like this, but I liked the look of this one. It is kind of similar in size to one of like the Tartelette palettes, has the same feel to it as well. I think I just liked the color arrangement in here. Yeah, absolutely. And thought it would be really good for travel. So this is what it looks like. So you get these 4 eyeshadows up here, and they're really kind of cool colors. You get a couple neutral mattes, and then you get some really fun shimmers. You get 2 highlighters, you get a little pressed setting powder, and then what look to be some blushes and bronzers as well. Now, if a bunch of these are multi-purpose, you could definitely use some of these highlighters as eyeshadows, or the bronzer as eyeshadow. So I'm really excited to have this. It does come with a little brush that I'm actually quite pleased with. Normally I don't use brushes that come in this, but I'm really liking this end of the brush. It reminds me a lot of the MAC, I think it's the 221 brushes that I use literally every day. They're my favorite crease brush. So that I really like. Again, I forgot what it looked like, but I am pretty happy with how that looks. It would be really, really good for travel. Next thing I picked up is from the Beauty Bakery. I got the Better Not Bitter Flower Setting Powder. How cute is this? It comes in like a little flower bag. It is a smidgen bit squished, but that's okay. This is the translucent one. And I just got this because I've heard really great things about it, and I love translucent. How cute is this? It's got little like nutritional facts on the side. It says 100% vegan, 0% gluten, so it's gluten-free. And this is what it looks like. It's just got this pretty like gold top, pretty decent size. You get, I don't know how much is in here. Doesn't want to tell me. 14 grams. It's a pretty decent size. I'm really excited to try this out because I am pretty hooked on my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but I'm always willing to try out new brands, new kinds, just to see if there is something out there that is similar or even better. Next thing I picked up are these Snap White Teeth Whitening 3-pack pens. So I guess the point of these, it says twist, bring to room temperature, remove cap and twist handle several times until gel appears, apply, hold for 60 seconds, wait 5 minutes, and then rinse, don't eat or drink for an hour, refrigerate gel for long-term storage. So I bought 3 of these just to try them out. I do have some of like the white strips, but I thought that these would be really good as like a rush thing to try out, like maybe before the wedding or before some other kind of an event, if another event does happen. You get a pretty decent size pen. Like there's a lot of product in here, so I feel like it would be good for more than one time use, something you could easily throw in your purse. Hopefully they actually work. Next thing that I picked up are these one size go off makeup remover wipes. I haven't tried these, honestly. I just know I'm running out of makeup remover wipes. I love to have them, especially for travel, like when we're up at the trailer. It just is an easier way to get the majority of your makeup off before washing your face. And they were at a pretty decent cost, so you get 21 wipes in here, so I guess enough for 3 weeks. They feel pretty substantial in size. Like this is a pretty big packet. So I'll try these out, see how they go. And the last thing that I picked up are two Ace Beauty palettes. So the first one I got is the Flare palette. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even remember what this looks like. I've had a few of their palettes before in BoxyCharms. I just wasn't ever a big fan of the color schemes. Ooh, okay, so this is the first one. How fun is that? Now I remember why I got this. I love this. It's got all of these bright, fun colors, a ton of variety. I really like the way this palette's put together. It's got a really good combination of some shimmers, but mostly mattes, which is really nice. I'm just hoping, like, especially for colors like this bright green up in the corner, that the quality is really good, because some of those like brighter and lighter neon colors sometimes can be quite difficult to make really pop on the eye. So hopefully, I don't know, it ends up being good. I can recall the palette that I did try, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like mostly reds. I did enjoy the quality. Again, I just didn't love the palette. And the other one that I got is the Vintage Dawn palette. Now this is one that I have wanted for a while. This is one that you either got this one or like a more pinky red tone palette, and I always knew I wanted this one instead. These are just my colors. It actually reminds me quite a bit of the ColourPop Into the Wild palette, or whatever that one's called. The one that Raw Beauty Christie did, I think. It reminds me sort of that. It's the kind of colors I like, those richer tones, earthier, kind of very, very versatile. Mainly you get a lot of neutrals, but then there are those blues and those greens in there as well, with a couple of fun yellows. I just think it's a really versatile palette, and I'm really excited to try that out. So those are the items that I picked for myself. Now, let's finally get into the items that were shipped in my July BoxyCharm. As usual, I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked, I haven't peeked, I haven't had the time. So let's get straight into this. Okay, so this is the card for this month. As you guys can see, the brand is FantaSEA, as in the sea, S-E-A. Super cute. I really like this card. I'm really into, I don't really like pink, but I like the coral and all of the like starfish and stuff. I think that's really cute. First thing I'm seeing in here is this Gen Skin Hydrating Marine Algae Eye Patches. Okay. So they are packed and like sealed in plastic, so I'm not going to open them right now. I wonder how many you get. You get 30 pairs. That's pretty good. This would, again, be something, how long do these last? Do they have 6 months? That'll be cutting it kind of close, but like this would be really good to use maybe like the whole month up before I get married or something like that, just to constantly have something to put on my eyes to take down the puffiness. So it says, marine algae is a straight from the sea skincare savior, dense with vitamins, minerals, proteins, and essential fatty acids. When applied to the delicate skin around your eyes, it helps firm, soothe, plump, and brighten like nothing else. Used for dewier, fresher looking peepers. $49.99. This pays for the whole box. That's awesome. I'm really excited to try these out. I've never really tried under eye patches, but I get them all the time, and then I just like give them away or don't try them. So I'm really excited to use those. I'm gonna have to look into like how frequently you're supposed to use them, directions for use. It doesn't say how many times you can use them, so I'll have to look into that just to make sure it's safe to use every day, because some products like that, they say only use like 3 times a week or every other day, things like that. Next thing is this Dermalect Outcrease Retinol Trifecta Serum. So what is this? So it comes in a little dropper. Now retinol I know is really, really good for obviously around your eyes, and apparently it's also really, really good for taking down blackheads for whatever reason. I had a friend tell me that. So it says Dermalect Outcrease successfully targets the look of fine lines, wrinkles, thick skin, and sun damage. The anhydrous formula features 3 tremendously effective forms of retinol actives in a concentrated micro-encapsulated delivery system. This is a $39 value. I am really excited to try this. I am starting to get some like wrinkling and stuff over here, some wear, and that's a lot of just because of how my face is. When I smile really big, I do get like squinty eyes and I get all the wrinkles here. It just comes with life and whatever. So I am really excited to try that out, and hopefully it's good. It certainly is kind of expensive. The next thing is a Basic Beauty lip oil. I'm not a big fan of lip oils. I just came around to lip glosses, and I found that lip oils always tend to like drip down your lips. It's got a little bit of like a pinkish tint to it. It looks like, I kind of want to see what it smells like. Nothing. Nothing. It smells like nothing. It has no scent. It's a cute little container. I don't know. I probably won't use it, to be completely honest. I would much rather just use like a lip chap, but we'll see. Ready for a quick pamper session for your lips. This hydrating lip oil nourishes your lips from the inside out with coconut oil for effortless shine and instantly reduced appearance of lip lines. $18 value. I do like coconut oil. I think it's really good. Maybe I'll try it. Super weird because of all the things that it lists. I mean, it's all in like, it's almost like Latin kind of form, but I don't see anything that actually says coconut on there, so that's kind of weird, but we'll see about that. Next thing is a 4 Makeup Essentials Pen Pal Make a Mauve by Alleyoop. So this is like one of those pens, like when you were a kid, and I know Benefit put these out, where it's like a pen and it's got 4 different sides to it. So what does this say? Eyeliner in black, highlighter in champagne, lip pencil in mauve, and brow pencil in coffee brown. Okay, well, I can tell you that that brown is gonna be too dark for me. Yeah, it's too dark. The lip pen is pretty, highlighter's pretty, and I mean, the eyeliner is just an eyeliner. They are kind of thick though, like, I don't know if you guys can see how thick that is. That's more thick than I would like, particularly for an eyeliner or even a brow pencil. But, I don't know. Read a little bit about it. I don't know if this is going to be a me thing. As much as I get the concept as like it's like a 4-in-1 and it's easier for travel and you only need to take this one thing, I think I would rather just have all the separate things, especially because I prefer felt liners. I've got enough lip pencils. I don't think I need this. There it goes anyway. So it says, for when you need a quick look or touch up on the go and don't want to carry your whole makeup bag with you, Pen Pal is the convenience of 4 essential products in one easy to use, easy to stash click pen. Just click down on a color and apply for a fresh, natural look wherever you are. It's a $25 value. Yeah, I probably won't use it if I'm completely honest. And the last thing, and I think this is the thing that I actually chose because you do get a choice for boxes, is this Illamasqua, Unveiled Artistry palette. I've never tried anything from Illamasqua, but I've always been pretty interested in it. It just was never a brand that was that accessible to me. So this is what it looks like. Really, really clean, simple packaging. Has kind of like a soft touch matte feel. And this is what the palette looks like on the inside. So again, a really, really pretty, more neutral tone palette. Definitely a good mix of shimmers and matte, so 6 of each. The bottom row is mattes, bottom row is mattes, top row is shimmers. A good gradient of browns as well. I find that a lot of palettes like this will do like maybe not a dark enough brown or too dark of a brown and not enough of like a transition brown. So I really like the look of this palette. So express your individuality with 12 highly pigmented powder eyeshadows in satin matte and metallic shimmer. Each one delivers a color intense finish, allowing you to create any number of unique nude looks, from natural everyday to the perfect smoky eye. It's a $50 value. That is not inexpensive and also not like the most expensive palette I've ever had in my life, which would probably go to like my Natasha Denona and my Pat McGrath palettes. But really good. So I think this month was a really good month. I got a lot of products that I'm super interested in using. The only 2 that I'm kind of on the edge about are like that 4-in-1 pen. And that's not because I don't think it's a good idea. I just think it doesn't have a place in my life personally. So I'll probably just give this away, especially because the brow color is not going to work for me. It is much too dark. It's more of like a chocolate brown. So I could give it to somebody like Megan. She might enjoy having that. And the other thing I'm not too sure about is the lip oil, and that's just a personal preference. It's not that it doesn't sound great, it just might not be for me. So that is everything that came in this month's Boxycharm. Comment down below, like this video if you enjoyed it. Okay, wait. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know what you got in your BoxyCharm. Have you tried any of these products? Are they worth it? Are they not? Should I give that lip oil a go? Let me know down below. And if you're not already and you would like to be, then subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.